quick check-in with Real Deal Phil. Wanted to damn communicate with my people. I know I said I was going to try and do every day. Obviously, that's not been happening. I apologize for that. Apologize. I'm also watching my camera right now. I'm used to it. It's flying off the thing. It maintained though, so that's good. So, man, I've been doing better with my battling of mind shit. Really some improvement over the last 24 hours. And, I realized that one of my biggest problems right now is that I fear bad things happening. I don't know if it's from, I would say maybe it's from watching Final Destination or something, but or being like a cult Final Destination fan. But I think I've seen that movie like once, and it was like half of it. I never really got into watching all that type of shit. So it's not that I put those types of thought in my head. I really think it has to do with childhood and growing up and my dad, to be honest with you. If he ever sees this video, I'm sorry. I don't know, that's just what I feel. Prove me wrong. Show me something different. But it's just what it is. So I don't know what it is, but that's just how I've always been. And I'm trying to shake it before I bake it. So yeah, that's been a hang up for me for sure. Thinking like right now, my car, I don't know if you can hear it or not. It makes these fucking noises when I'm driving it, but may or may not pick up. But so part of me is like, dude, if this car fucking breaks down, I'm fucked. Not fucked, but I'll have to figure out how to get a bus pass, and I won't be able to go drive some Uber for a couple hours so that I can eat food. And my income right now is not exactly amazing. It fucking sucks. And so I worry about shit. I worry about a lot of shit. But the thing that I'm trying to instill in my head, and I mean, those are valid concerns, but I don't need to be concerned about it. None of us need to be concerned about what ifs, right? That's just the fucking general rule of thumb for living as a human. There's no reason to stress or concern or worry. What's the fucking point? So not only is speaking into existence a good thing, manifesting what you want in life and manifesting a good future, good fortune, or whatever, happiness. I think that for me, another core piece of what I'm working on now, I know for me, another core piece, and I think it's going to help a lot looking at it this way, is that regardless of what is put in front of me, regardless of what situation happens, I just need to keep reminding myself that I'm a strong man and I'm stronger than I've ever been, and I'll pull through whatever adversity comes my way. And that negative emotion doesn't help anything. Let's say my car breaks down right now. I've got fucking maybe $50 to my name, right? So it would cost me, I think, close to $80 to set up a bus pass. So right then and there, I'm like, well, fuck, how am I gonna get to work? You know what I'm saying? That would suck. But it's not part of it is having faith that the universe will work it out, for sure. But the other core piece for me is that I need to have faith in myself too. And this is, my own realization, and I hope it helps other people too in whatever adversity or whatever situations they're in. But I need to have faith in myself as well. That I'm a strong man and I'll figure the shit out one way or another. I mean, for instance, if it takes me having to suck it up and go get a job that I can literally walk to, maybe a restaurant job that actually gives their workers some food and you make tips daily or whatever, and you just fucking figure it out, then so be it. I've got a plan that's a really good plan right now that will work well if my car continues to work. But if it doesn't, then I'll be derailed. But it's not the end of the world. That's the thing, is I'm sitting here worrying and stressing and blah, 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 woe is me. Not outwardly, but inwardly. And it affects a lot. it's not good for our health, for one thing. You know, when we worry about shit like that and stress about shit like that. So there's literally no good that comes from stress and worry and doubt and concern, all these things. So that's my new, you know, core piece to help me with my affirmations. That was the piece that I was missing. I was watching all these videos about, you know, affirmations and stuff, and I was trying it, testing the waters, feel like maybe it helped a little bit, this and that, whatever. But I was missing something, and I think that for me, definitively, that is the other piece to the puzzle for me to go forward. So whatever the fuck is in front of me, and there's also some money shit I'm stressed about. I owe some money to my previous roommate, and I never meant to be in that situation with my previous roommate. Awesome person, value that friendship, and did not want to do anything to tarnish it. But here I am in a situation where it's like, you know, they're like, "What the fuck, Phil?" And I'm like, "I know, right? What the fuck, Phil?" It sucks, but I think that everything will come together, starting with inside of me and my mind. And one thing that's keeping me on track is that I've been derailed, but one thing that's keeping me focused on making sure that somehow I stay on track is the exercise piece. I've been staying active in the gym, working out, trying to focus on eating well. One thing that sucks is where I work currently, there's no way to bring your lunch. So that sucks. Now, granted, there's no excuse. I could just start getting a cooler. That's probably the next move, is get a cooler and just fucking ice down my lunch and bring cold lunches to work. I mean, that's probably what I have to do. But I get a discount lunch where I work. It's like $4 plus tips, like $5 to eat lunch there. It's like, you know, I don't know. Anyhow, I'm going off the fucking thing. Core story here, core point. I apologize. This is like partly for my YouTube channel, but partly for me to vocalize my new fucking shit. Phil's new shit. Real deal Phil got some more shit he talking about. Let's see if he actually does it. But this was the problem that was making me go back, not to weed. Like I said, you know, I did smoke with my uncle, but that was brief. But making me go back to like getting $2 IPAs at night and shit, and fucking drinking to feel better. Like, it really was a little bit of that, and to distance myself from these thoughts. But I did not drink last night, and I did go to the gym yesterday. I did not drink last night. I got up this morning. I did feel a little bit better, slightly more zest. Went to the gym again, and then this thought just fucking hit me like a ton of bricks or whatever. Partially because I had an Uber drive last night, the first Uber drive that I had last night, and we were talking about something. I think he heard my car making noise, and he's like, "What's that about?" I was like, "This and that, whatever." And he goes, and he brought up affirmations. He brought up fucking manifesting affirmations and shit. I'm like, "Dude, are you fucking kidding me?" You know, these cool deals. Are you fucking kidding me? You know, like, I've just been talking about that shit, you know? And so we talked about that sort of shit for a minute, and I don't know. The subconscious mind was just fucking doing its deal, doing its thing, and piecing it all together or whatever. So that's my whole thing now, and I hope that if anybody out there is going through whatever similar battles with the mind, I think it's a huge step for anyone to, regardless of what your stress is, regardless of what's going on in your world, focus on, you know, I'm strong enough. I'm strong enough to handle this shit. Whatever the fuck comes my way, I'm strong enough. And then the other piece is, I need to be in a good mood. You know, it's beneficial in all ways of the word to be in a good mood and not be, and again, not outwardly, inwardly, you know, and that's been me. So now, today, I'm working on Clearwater Beach. Let's fucking be happy about it, right? You know, so I got to constantly talk to myself about this shit. But, Yeah, that's all. So I'm sorry I'm not doing daily stuff. I am going to get back to that. I am going to get back on like full on fucking forward pace mode, because another thing that I am speaking into existence is that I am going to be in the best shape of my adult life by the end of summer. And that's not going to happen by fucking being sedentary in my progress. So I'm on one now. All right. Believe it, because it's happened. Motherfucker. That's from Hank Moody, Californication. At least for me. It may be somewhere else. I don't know. That's my shit, though. I love that show. Anyhow, happy Mother's Day. One love. Real deal out.